What is going on, my good old friends of YouTube? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So we have a big week coming up for Palantir. We have to break down the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do, and we're going to go over the recent insider activity that we got this past week. In fact, one of the biggest insiders just sold more shares, so we have to cover that in this video. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, take a sip of your coffee, by the way. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in. And by the way, check out the mailing list, link down below if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every single Monday right to your inbox. Again, that's linked down below and it's free. And again, cheers guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and let's dive right into the video. So Palantir on Friday ended up having a 26-cent red day, down about 0.75%, and we pretty much consolidated on Friday. Same thing on Thursday, Wednesday, and a lot of Tuesday for that matter. So what we're noticing is we've been pretty flat the last couple of days on this stock at about $36.50 to $37, $37.50, right in this 50-cent to $1 window. And we did pop, I think, Monday in the pre-market. Actually, no, that was all day Monday we popped, and Tuesday we hit over 38 bucks in the pre-market. Then we dumped down, and then we consolidated after that. So not much crazy movement last week, guys, which that could change this week potentially. We'll cover that here on the charts right now, guys. So make sure you all stick on throughout this video. We can see on the 10-day chart, we have slowly been making these higher lows, but at the same time, we are noticing lower highs being made, distinct ones at that, right? We hit 38.25, hit about 37.65, 37.40, right? Key lower highs have been hit. So in other words, we have a wedge on this 30-minute chart right now on PLTR. So the first thing for this week, guys, that I'm looking for on Monday is what direction we're going to pick. Do we break out of the top of the wedge, maybe start gunning for $38 again? Maybe we break the highs from last week, $38.25. That'd be ideal for the bulls, obviously. Or do we see a break on the downside here? Maybe we take the lows out from last week, being about $36.50 roughly, $36.60. Then from there, you can make an argument that we might get a bigger pullback on the 4-hour time frame, which I'll show you guys here in a second. And here on the 20-day chart, we are holding above the 180 SMA, which has held over the last couple of weeks here and pretty much this entire month. And by the way, the month is wrapping up. Monday is our last day of trading of September, and historically, guys, funny enough, September is not the best a month for the stock market. It's actually a rough month, but in this case, we did very well. The Dow hit an all-time high in September this year. The S&P did as well. The NASDAQ is starting to break out. So we did have a pretty good month in September, and a lot of people are predicting that we're going to heat up heading into the holiday season. Maybe October's a bit rough, right? Heading into the election in November, but December could get hot, man. It could get hot. Let's see how it ends up playing out. But as of now, PLTR is above the 180 SMA here, which has held all month. And on the 4-hour time frame, this is where we could get a pullback if we break the bottom of the wedge, which, by the way, here on the 4-hour, we're above the 50 and the 180 moving averages on Palantir. But yeah, we're one technical break away from this thing coming down to $33.50, maybe $34. And like I've said here on the channel, guys, I think that would be a healthy pullback. Honestly, I think that'd be healthy, as we have seen it pull back to that point time and time again here on the 4-hour chart over the last couple of months. So what do you guys think about that? I'm actually curious And let me show you guys here some insider trading. But first, don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for a Moo with at least a $100 deposit. And your uninvested cash for now, the clock's ticking, guys, will earn up to 8.1% APY. Check out the link down below, guys, or go to stocksurfs.com/Moo. I appreciate you all for using that link, as it is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. And let me now show you guys these insider moves that we've seen as of late. The most recent one being from Peter Thiel. You guys can see if I come up here a little bit on the 26th of this month, so 3 calendar days ago, we got the filing. Well, that was the filing date on the 26th of September. Peter Thiel, he ended up selling, let's see here, 16,178,415 shares of Palantir. You guys see it here at the top. I have it highlighted at an average price of $36.90. And that was a 16% reduction of his holding. And that was, let's see here, a $597 million move, which is nuts. It looks like here he still owns 83 million shares, something like that. So he still owns a lot, but he did reduce his position by about 16%. And I believe he sold recently as well, maybe in the last couple of weeks. When was that, guys? I swear he sold on another occasion here. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Wait a second. I swear he did. It was a while ago, though, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like here in May. Maybe it was back in May. Geez, was it that long ago? Yeah, I guess he did sell in May. Looks like Peter Thiel sold, let's see here, guys, 13 million shares in May, roughly, at $21. See, look at that. That was an awful time to sell. But he sold 13 million shares roughly at $21.11. So pretty much right before the run-up, he cut his position by 26%. 36, he still owned at that time 36 million shares. Looks like $273 million move is what he did back then. Looks like he also sold here in March. So we have seen him sell at not so great times. It looks like in March he sold at $24, but these are most likely under the 10b5-1 trading rule that we've talked about. And you could argue that this sale was at a decent time, $36 per share. Again, maybe we're due for a pullback. Time will tell. But that's an insider move from recently. Obviously, Alex Karp, the CEO of the company, he sold a good chunk recently. 58% of his position he sold out of, about $325 million worth, 9 million shares at $36.18. And that was under the trading rule 10b5-1, which essentially allows insiders, higher ups, to sell stock at a predetermined price, predetermined date, on non-public information, right? Or not on non-public information. You guys know what I mean. Whatever. Yeah, so we have gotten some selling from the insiders here, from the CEO, a director, yada, yada, yada. And I don't think it's the end of the world. I mean, the stock is clearly still holding up. If the stock was super worried about this, it would be selling off like crazy. Maybe we do get that sell-off this week, maybe next week as we're getting into October. But for now, guys, yeah, the fact that they sold under that trading plan, it's not like they're selling on negative fundamentals about the company, around the company. The stock's holding up pretty well. Pretty decent, if you ask me, right? So keep your eyes on that wedge here. If we break out of this to the upside, maybe more upside could be coming here, guys. That'd be nuts. But I'm telling you, man, if we fall through, let's say 36.50, 36, that's where we could start getting a healthy pullback, is what I like to call it. And I'm curious to see what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments. Run the likes up. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 40,000 subs, guys. And check out the Patreon if you want to be a part of the Discord, the community, more in depth. You guys see my moves in my Patreon portfolio. Every single week, I'm buying stocks in there, guys. That's linked down below. Check it out. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.